Good morning, my YouTube family. How y'all doing this morning? I hope y'all all doing great. It is cold here in Georgia. I mean to tell you, it is cold. And I'm in the house again. Not what I prefer. I prefer outside where my redbirds, redbirds don't mind the cold. They are out there eating sunflower seeds like you would not believe. They're out there just swarming everywhere eating. And I love them. I love my redbirds, and I like to be out there where they are so I could look at them. But I'm having to be in here because it's just too cold to be out there. Let me turn my camera around just a little bit so I can sit this way. I don't know why my glasses is glaring a little bit. Let me see. Let me get it figured out. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, whatever it's doing, good morning. This is my coffee cup and my coffee I'm having this morning. This is a sweet subscriber sent me this. Is that not beautiful? I've been drinking on this all morning, and I had to reheat it up because it got cold. I've been doing around getting my chicken feed ready, doing this and doing that, and moving this. I have to move everything. Nothing is set up. I have to set it up to get on here. And this is the best place to set up. And it don't look like it looks blurry. What in the world? Is it blurry, y'all? Let me get this way and see if it is blurry. I don't know. Oh, let me see. This thing is blurry. I don't know what's wrong with it. Is it still blurry? That does. Let me see if this thing is blurry. It is. What in the world? I checked the Wi-Fi and it's... Maybe I need to open the door back. Oh, let me see. I don't know what's wrong. This internet that we have is crazy in here. You know, I don't know what. And it's still blurry. And I checked the Wi-Fi and it was off. I'm just not sure what. It's clear on my phone, but it's not clear on the monitor. Let me walk out on the porch and see if it clears up when I go out there. I don't understand why it's like this on my phone is clear, and then on my no, not blurry here. Oh, what? It is clear, my screen grandma. Oh, well, what in the world? My monitor's messed up then. I don't know. Anyway, I have y'all some coffee. I'm about to forget what I'm doing. This is y'all some coffee. Y'all have some coffee this morning with me. And let's enjoy our cold day in Georgia. It is, what, the 5th day of January? Let me turn on my tablet and see if it's blurry on my tablet. Y'all, I'm telling you, I have trouble nobody else don't have. I don't even see a picture. Oh, it's on my tablet. It's clear. What in the world? Okay, if it's clear on, I don't know what's wrong over here. I don't guess I might not have something plugged up right. I don't know. What in the world? Y'all, it takes me a while to get my nest fixed. I hope nobody else is like that. I hope y'all, let me see. Well, whatever. It's clear on my tablet and it's clear on my phone over here that I'm videoing with. Wilkes County boy. Good morning. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, good morning, all. Oh, he's speaking to all the people. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's really trying to get everything done. I'm trying to take my Christmas stuff and put it away. It seems like I don't have enough time in the day to do all that. I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and don't ever get nothing. Everything is not completely fixed the way it needs to be. I hope everybody else is more organized than me. I'm still checking on stuff, and I'm still finding stuff that I didn't see before. I found something on here. Let me see if I can get it without much. It's way over here. It's way over here, and I'm way over here. I'm way this way. Y'all, I found this that I didn't see the other day. This is from Jenny. This is my family picture. Let's see. I don't know if this was this year. I can't tell. I can't see too good. And look here. Look. This is an ornament for my Christmas tree. And I didn't get it till Christmas was over. And this, she said, was Elvis's living room. She put it on a little Christmas ornament. Is that not nice and thoughtful of her? She is very thoughtful. Blooming star. What? Blooming star. Blooming star is just doing fine. She just feels like she lost some weight to me. She looks like she feels bony a little bit, but she's eating well. She's eating very good now. They all are doing well. I got all them old eggs out of the nest that she didn't hatch, and put them away and cleaned it out, and she don't even go back and bother, get in it or nothing anymore. So it's amazing to me how chickens have instincts, like when to get on and when to get off. That amazes me that chickens know that. But I'm still getting eggs like every other day from that other little female silkie that's white. She's laying eggs like every other day. And I'm going to gather them up and put them in the incubator. I don't know how long eggs will last before they go bad. I know long time ago, my mother had chickens, and they would have a nest up under the house, like where nobody could get to them. And those eggs would stay in that nest, and that hen would go under there and set on them when it was time, and the little babies would come out. She would bring them out and feed them and look after them. And one time, our old house that we had that didn't have any heat, any lights, any water, we had nothing, y'all. And I know how it is to have nothing. I remember when I was small and I didn't have to worry about it because I didn't really know any. I thought everybody lived that way. I didn't know we were we lived in the country and we didn't see anybody else. I didn't until I started school, and that chicken laid a nest of eggs under our house, which was really, really small opening to go under there. And nobody in our family could get in there to get the eggs. And my mama needed the eggs, and I was a little skinny thing. I was picked to crawl under there and get them eggs out from under the house where that hen had laid a bunch of eggs. I was afraid because it was dark up under there, and I didn't have to go real far. My legs were still out, but I had to crawl up under there far enough I could reach the eggs and give them to my mama, and put eggs in the incubator 24 to 48 hours after being laid. Sit on them counter inside to allow yolks to get to room temperature. Myrtle, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Bloomin', have you been sick? I did hear somebody say you wasn't feeling well. Grandma, you were brave. Bless your heart. Well, I didn't volunteer to go under there. I wouldn't have volunteered, but my mama, I was the only one that could do it. I mean, they couldn't get under there, and they couldn't reach their arm up under there far enough to get them. So I was chosen to go under there and get them eggs. Good morning, sweet sugar bear. Oh, y'all are speaking to each other. How sweet. Is that not awesome to have YouTube people that love each other and speak and enjoy each other's company? Anyway, I don't remember having to do that. They must have got the eggs out and closed that hole up or something, because I don't remember going under there but one time. And that was good. That was good news, because I didn't, it was dark under there. And you couldn't hardly see where your hand was going. And Dawn Baker, we love you, Grandma. I love y'all. I love y'all too. Y'all are such a blessing to me in my life. Y'all, Stephen come down here this morning to check on me. He's kidding me about a boyfriend, and a man. I'm telling you, when you've been through what I've been through, and you're 85 years old, I don't know about y'all, but I know I'm not looking for no man I'm happy without one, and I don't care to have one. I like them, and I'll talk to them and all that, but as far as being, having a husband to answer to and to get, say, what took you so long to get home? You got off at 4 o'clock. Why, what you been doing, like 15 or 20 minutes past what? I had a friend that worked with me. We couldn't talk that much inside the plant, so when we got off in the parking lot, we would stand out there and talk and just laugh and have a good time, because she was so much fun, and she was funny. But I would be accused of who was I talking to and how come it took me this long to get home. And you know what I say, and I found out, when somebody's accusing you, they are the one that's doing it, not you. They are the one that's doing the stuff, and they think you are too. I guess. I don't know, but I found out, I just don't need a husband. I'm so thankful that people have good husbands that don't do that kind of stuff. But I'm 85 years old, and I don't want to be questioned about what I do. If I get ready to get up and go to town, or if I can get up and go in the woods and walk, I don't want to answer to nobody. I want to do what I want to do, because I enjoy it. I have fun by myself. Y'all, I mean, believe it or not, I guess there's other people that have fun by themselves. Some people need a companion, to talk to or whatever. But when you get 85 years old, that kind of stuff to me, when you've been through the things I've been through, you kind of have a dark outlook on that kind of stuff. And I'm happy just sitting around here. I can watch my birds, I can look out the front door, and I can see deer walking, standing up. They stop out here in front of my house, and they just stop and look around, and I jump up and get my camera and go take their picture. I mean, a lot of people don't care nothing about that kind of stuff. But I do. I like nature. I like trees. I like woods. I like flowers. I'm just a person that likes about everything. I don't like people being rude and cruel just because they can. I think being nice and caring and sweet, and I think that's a good thing to me. That's right. What you want to do. Yeah. I mean, if I want to get up and go over there and make me an egg sandwich, which I do, I can go over there and make an egg sandwich. And I eat an egg sandwich and I'm happy. I go outside and see about my chickens. They greet me with a smile. If chickens can smile, they'll greet me. They're happy. They're fun. I just find more peace since I've worked all my life, been married, and had some times that was hard to go through. I just find peace here, just me and nature. And I know my son's right up there. He's not way off. My grandson's right up there. If I needed them, all I would have to do is call them to come see about me, because that's already been proven. One time I had death threats. Y'all, who in the world could send 85-year-old woman alone death threats? Gonna shoot me. And it was gonna happen on a Friday. Well, I was out. I just dismissed it, you know. I just dismissed it away from my mind, because I just couldn't believe. It worried me, though, to know that somebody could send a message to an 85-year-old great-great-great-grandmother that has not done nothing to nobody, in my believing and knowing. I don't think I've ever done anything to anybody. Well, Tammy came down here that day, not thinking she was going to protect me or nothing. We had just was doing a video. We was sitting right out there in the front yard where the birds are, and this black truck, brand new looking double cab truck, pulled in, parked out there, way out there at a tree right there as you drive in my driveway. And I looked up there and I said, Tammy looked up there, I said, Tammy, who is that? She said, I don't know. I said, well, I don't know neither. Well, we just sat there. My son said, Mama, did you run in the house? I said, no, I didn't run in the house. I wouldn't run in the house if they got out with a real gun to shoot me. I just let them shoot me, because you can't run from a bullet no way. So the passenger door opened, and the driver's door opened, and another door opened in the back, and the back cab door open. 3 women come walking up here from Florida to see me. Y'all, can y'all believe? They didn't even know nothing about the threats or nothing. They didn't know nothing about it. We told them, and they was on my video that day. It was last year, somewhere in the spring or something. I don't remember what date it was or nothing like that. But I don't know how people can. You know, you reap what you sow, in my opinion. Jody Jackson. I remember. Oh, she remembers that. Grandma is sick, people. Well, you know, how do you live with, I mean, it's one thing to threaten a healthy body young person. To me, an old woman, like 85 years old, can't even hardly defend herself, and you will threaten. And somebody on here done it. I don't know who it was. I don't dwell on that anymore. But I can't see people's heart could let them put dread on older people. The Bible says something about that. And young people, young babies and old people. You just don't do stuff like that and get away with it. You may think you got away with it, but one day it will get you. One day, and I won't know it, and I don't care to know it. But the Bible says you will. And I believe the Bible because I'm seeing stuff right now from the Bible that's being fulfilled. To this day. I mean, I see you have to live your life just a Southern girl. Grandma is watched very closely. Oh, yeah. That I was telling y'all about the truck coming down here, and we was live, and Stephen was watching it, and he come flying down here, down that road, turned in with dust flying everywhere. He was right here in a snap of a finger almost. He come down here like Moody's Goose. If y'all ever heard of Moody Goose, he come down here and turned in here on slinging rocks and dust and everything. So if somebody come down here and done that, they would have to be a mighty big hurry to get away from here before they run into Stephen back coming this way. And he saw it on the video, and he was he's pretty powerful, and he keeps a watch on his family and his animals and his children. And y'all, it's a living process, it's a learning process to be on YouTube and see what kind of people are on there and what kind of responses they get. Somebody said, I told him I had a barn. Something I said something about my barn. Danny built me a barn out there. And this woman said, if I got a barn, why don't I put my lawnmower in my barn so it won't get messed up? It's in my barn. What? I mean, what in the world? I can't believe somebody tells me, why don't I put my lawnmower in my barn? I mean, what in the world? How does people think? Blooming, only a stupid person would want to be on the bad side of Stephen and Danny, or Danny. That's the truth. I'm telling you. I mean, does people get fun out of harassing people and seeing their reaction, or what? You know, if I couldn't write something uplifting or helpful, she might have thought she was helping me. I mean, how does she know my lawnmower ain't in my barn? I mean, what difference does it make to her that my lawnmower, she thought wasn't in my barn. Oh, I'm telling you, I didn't. I I try to be nice and polite and caring and loving and blessing them and stuff. I would never, never write something offensive to people. I might say, would say if they hurt my feelings, or I probably wouldn't even say nothing about that, because Charlotte is a little girl. Grandma Charlotte is a little girl. Yes, she is. She had, blooming. Good morning, flower. Love flower. Oh, what's that? There are a lot of freaky people on the earth, and YouTube, that's for sure. Yes, they are. And seems like they get joy out of preying on people that is good people and trying to do good. And if you don't like somebody or you don't like what they're doing, you know what I do? I watch somebody else that I do like. I certainly wouldn't send a message to them that was mean or cruel or nothing. I think everybody ought to be kind to each other's. I just think the world is really in bad shape. Just seems like everybody's at each other's throat. Nobody, I'm not going to say nobody. Everybody is not like that. They are the most kind, loving, caring people I've ever known, and I mean way out yonder, way across the ocean. People have been watching me, and I never really knew all them people was. Monique, Grandma, you are nice. One of the, oh shoot, it went away. Grandma, you have packages to open today. Grandma, do you? No, I don't have any. I don't have any packages blooming. Oh, I've got opened them. I've got everything. I went to the post office yesterday, and I have 3 cards over there, but not I don't have a package. I don't think something was in the mailbox, and I don't know what I've done with it. Y'all, I've been trying to clean up and put up stuff that I got out for Christmas. Seems like things are just, I'm running out of room to put something. Let me go over here and see what this, I'm gonna leave y'all just a second. I did get something in the mailbox yesterday in an envelope. Let me get up. I got this, but I don't know what it is. I ain't got nothing over here to open it with. My little cutting thing is where I don't know where it's at. And these kind of things, you can't hardly get them open. They made out of some stuff that's, I'm wedged in here like I can't hardly. And I've got to get up again because I can't get it open. I need something every time close by where, but I wasn't planning on opening nothing because I didn't think I had nothing, but, oh, let me get up again. I got to get up, I can't get that open. That is toughest stuff I ever seen. But if it wasn't, it probably would get tore up in the mail. Okay, I found some scissors. Y'all, will y'all be glad when it gets spring? I am waiting patiently, trying to wait patiently. What is this? Ah! Look here! Oh my goodness! Y'all, can y'all believe this? Can y'all believe this? Who sent this? Let me see. Oh, Lord. What? There's some more papers in here. Let me. Blooming. You done that. Can you believe it? How beautiful, y'all. Let me get my Blooming. If y'all look here. That's the fanciest scissors I've ever seen in my life. Look here. I bet them things as sharp as I don't know what. Let me see. Good gracious, yes, they sharp. Thank you, Blooming. You are, girl, I don't know what in the world. You beat all I ever seen. I've never seen nobody observant as you are. You notice everything. And if you hadn't have said, did I get a package, I would have forgotten that. I mean, I didn't know what it was. I didn't even think nothing about it much. But I got it out of the mailbox yesterday when I went to town. That is the prettiest scissors. Can y'all see them? I'm telling you, and they sharp as... Oh, thank you, Blooming. Bless your heart. Jenny Blooming sent them for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, and they fit my fingers. Boy, them things is good. I'll keep them close by every time I'm going to lay them right with my stuff that I have to get out because you never know what you're going to need. Because y'all, I never know what y'all going to do. Y'all, Blooming, you a mess. I'm telling you. You knew that was in there. You knew I had that night, and I got it out. Let's see. Wednesday night, I went to no, it wasn't Wednesday night. It was yesterday. It was yesterday when I come from town. Blooming, I know. Just haul me around. What? Haul me away, Jim. What does that mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Who's getting over the flu? Sea breeze? Oh, I don't. Let me put my. So I can get over here closer where I can see the monitor better. Oh, y'all, yesterday I told you in my title that I went to town. And Miss Helen, would you say hello to my, Doris, she and I watch y'all all the time. Hello, Doris. Thank you for watching. That's so sweet. I'm trying to get where I look right in this thing. Hey, y'all are a blessing. Y'all on here. Daybell and Kraft. Me and my granddaughter Anna watch her make and would try them ourselves. Y'all, sometimes I go back and watch my old videos and stuff. You know, Blooming is laughing. Yeah, I need you to keep watch over me. I don't know. Blooming, you're too free-hearted. You need to treat yourself instead of somebody dingy as me. Thank you for reminding me that you knew I had something when I didn't even know I had it, and I had it all the time. You see how I am? Got me a pair of them. Oh, you got you a pair. Well, they the sharpest little pointy things that I've ever seen and they fit my fingers perfect. I mean, I can do some cutting with them, but I'm not gonna cut nothing that would mess them up. I'm gonna keep them just for things like I need a envelope or something around here that I ain't gonna open no big old pasteboard boxes or nothing. I think I was telling y'all something and I forgot what it was. But it must not have been too much. But I was telling you that I went to town yesterday. What did I do? I done a bunch of stuff. That's what I was telling y'all about me going to town. Oh, I went, I had some stuff I had to go to the bank for, and the lady that helped me was so nice and sweet and caring, and I love people. Grandma, these scissors colors are rose gold. That is beautiful. I didn't know that was what you called it, but they're fancy scissors, and they're I might could cut my hair with that. I won't do that. Anyway, the nicest lady at the bank helped me, and when I come out, when I went in, they had this awesome flowers growing in the front of the bank. Every one was this dark purple African violets. Not African violets, pansies. Purple, I'm telling you, they were so pretty. I took some pictures of them, but they're on the phone. But while I was looking at the flowers, this man and woman came out, and we was looking at the flowers together, her and her husband and me. we were looking at the flowers and was talking about how pretty they were, and she was part side of me, or her husband was part side of me and her, and I went to get in my car, and that lady looked familiar. She looked like somebody that I knew, and I asked her, I said, you look like somebody I know. And she told me what her name was, and I recognized the last name, and she told me she was from around Kite, up there in Johnson County, or I think Johnson County, Emanuel County, or Emanuel County is Swainsboro, or Adrian, I don't know which one it is, but anyway, I knew the families that they were from, and we talked and we talked and we talked. We just had a good time in conversation with those people. And then, after we got through talking about who we were related to and all this, this black man walked out of the bank, and he said, good morning. Have a beautiful day, or something other like that. You know how awesome it is to meet up with people, and me and him got to talking, and I told him who I was, and I said, I want to. I said, I thank the Lord every day for my blessings. He said, yes, ma'am, I do too. I said, I want him to know that I thank him, because if I don't say thank you, he might not know I thank him for what he does for me. I want him to know personally every day. I don't want him to forget that I thank him for his blessings on me. And what a awesome time it was to meet people, caring, nice people, just randomly walking by. You know how awesome it is, and I'm so blessed to. And the little frivolous things that, like, people say kind of harsh things to you and stuff, you can kind of let that go. But that stuff like speaking to you and saying, have a blessed day and all this, and I told him how old I was. He said, well, you sure don't look like you 85 years old. I said, well, I am, and I'm blessed because I'm in good health. I don't take any medicine. I don't go to the doctor. I am blessed, and I want him to know that I thank him for that, because I'm blessed, and I know I'm blessed, and I want to let him know that I thank him for it, because I don't want him to never think I just take being blessed for granted, because I don't. But anyway, I left from there, and I went to a little grocery store, which was Piggly Wiggly. In our little town, we have a Piggly Wiggly. And I was walking around in there getting a few little things that I needed. And this lady walked up to me and said, Helen? And I looked, you know. And I could tell by looking at her that she looked like somebody that I know. And I said, yes. I thought maybe she was somebody that seen me on YouTube, but she didn't mention that, and I didn't mention it. So she remembered me from work, from when I used to work at the woolen mill. And we got to talking about people that worked there and how many of them were still alive, and that worked really hard and that still alive and they pretty old. I don't know how old one of the ladies I was discussing is, but she's on up there. She's on up there, and she's still alive. And what a blessing it is to go to town and run into people and just have the nicest, sweetest conversation, and you're blessed. You feel blessed by going and talking, and then that Piggly Wiggly is close to my eye doctor's office. So I said, well, I'm gonna go in there and see if they had any cancellations, and my lens fell out of my glasses yesterday morning. I said, oh my goodness, not again. It did. But I managed to get it stuck back in there. But whenever it falls out, you know it's gonna fall out again. Well, I went in, I parked, I went in there. The girl was at the window, and I told her, I said, I have a eye appointment in February. I said, is any chance y'all have any cancellations or anything? She said, let me check. She looked down there and she said, she come back over and said, no, we haven't had any cancellations. But I see your name down there that's wrote down if we have a cancellation, and we will let you know. So I said, okay. And I told her my lens fell out, and that I don't know if I don't know what to do if my lens keep falling out and I'm can't see. I said, I have a YouTube channel, and I need to be able to see what I'm doing, and it's gonna be hard to wait till February to get, and I don't know how fast they do it after they do my eyes and examine them and all before I get them. But anyway, she said, well, let me see your glasses. I'll tighten them up. I said, well, my grandson tightened them up, but they fell out again. And let me have a sip of coffee. And she said, let me see them and I'll tighten them up. And she took them back there and tightened them up, she said. And she tightened both little screws. I said, I don't remember how old these glasses are. She said, well, I said, I got them when y'all was at the other place out at the mall. And she said, well, they're pretty old because all these screws is rusty. I can't see enough to even see the screw. But she said, they're rusty. But, you know, I sweat and stuff on them. And when I'm working outside, I don't take them off when I'm working in the yard and doing all kind of stuff. I keep them on, but I hope somebody cancels and so I can go in early and get me some new glasses, because, you know, these glasses is not as old as me, but they getting old, and I didn't know to mess with rust. I didn't know if it's the screw or whatever it was a screw or something. She said it was rusty. I never heard of that in my life. So I'm waiting patiently for the time to get my eyes checked and get me some more glasses that ain't rusty. I hope I can get some that don't rust. I didn't even know the mess did rust. I didn't know what was wrong with it. All I know is the lens started falling out. And I try to be real careful with them, and Piggly Wiggly is mostly in the southeast southeast states of USA. Oh, is that right? We had one long time ago, and it went away, and then they came back with another one in another place. And really, there's a lot of people that shop in there. They have a lot of vegetables and stuff that there's a lot of people that shop in Piggly Wiggly. Somebody on my last video commented on my video and said they was Paul, a food processor at Piggly Wiggly. And I asked the young man that carried my groceries to my car. I asked him, was there anybody back there in the meat department that was a food processor named Paul? And he said no, he didn't know anybody back there that was named that. So it wasn't in Dublin, so it was somewhere else. But they take your groceries to the car, and very nice young men that are glad to help, which I gave him a tip. He's out there carrying you, which I could have took them to my car myself because it wasn't that many, but that's they work there, and that's how they make money. I like Kroger. Y'all, I can't find, oh, I forgot I can't find nothing in Kroger. I walk my legs off in that big old store. I don't shop there, I guess, enough to know where nothing's at. But if it's like Walmart, you never know. They change stuff around all the time, and you never know where nothing's at. Because yesterday in Piggly Wiggly, I looked and looked and looked for pepper, black pepper. And I went back there and I found the spices, and I thought, salt and pepper's probably right here somewhere. And I looked, I went up and down the aisle. I finally saw a lady, and I asked her, and she told me what aisle they was on, and I finally found it. But y'all, I like to go somewhere I know where something's at, so I don't have to walk up and down the aisles 50 times. But Kroger is a big old store, and they have a lot of stuff, but I don't like to push buggies all over a big old place. And Piggly Wiggly is kind of small. And I shop over here in East Dublin at our grocery store in East Dublin, because I can just run up there and get something and come right back home. Lindsay Meyer. I've been born and raised in central Pennsylvania. Grandma, oh, shoot. Every time I try to read something, it just says, boop, out of sight. I try to stay away from Walmart. Oh, yeah, that place, too. They change stuff around in there so much. And if you got, I work at Walmart going on 20 years. Oh, well, I don't say it's not a bad place to work, but they move stuff around, which I guess they have to. I work at Walmart. Oh, I done read that. Oh, good gracious. Let me see if I can find the chat. Y'all, that don't help me too much. I'm just slow but I will go back. Piggly Wiggly originally in WI Walmart is cheaper with most items. Oh, well, I thought Piggly Wiggly was pretty cheap. Well, ain't nothing real cheap, I don't guess, but anyway. Grandma, ALDI. Y'all, I can't read nothing like that. We sell those in my work at Joanne's Fabric. Oh, y'all hear my bird clock? Y'all, oh, Miss Lindsay, I moved to Texas at 25, just before my first child was born, 44 years ago. Becky Forrester. They moved stuff because the people pay to have it put in a specific place, and when their time is up, it has to be moved. Oh, is that why? Peggy Craven. Good morning, Miss Helen. Bless you every day. Thank you, Peggy. That's so sweet. I love loving, caring people, and I try to be caring and loving right back, and that's what we're supposed to do. Paula Johnson. I can't but stuff at Dollar General that's not a can or... Oh, I bought a drink yesterday. It was peach. This man was in there looking at the drinks, and he was telling me that there was a drink that you buy at a certain store, but he wasn't at that store. He was somewhere else. He said that was the best peach soda he ever... I love peach stuff. I bought me one. I about forgot about it to just when I put it in the refrigerator, and getting it cold, so I haven't tasted of it yet, but I know if it's peach, it's probably gonna be pretty good. Sweet people in chat and silent viewers, show Grandma some love and hit the share. Oh yeah, I forget to tell y'all that. Thank you, Monique. How sweet you are. Y'all are, you know, I forget to say subscribe and share and click the bell and thumbs up and all that stuff. I forget to tell y'all that. I get to, I'm not up on all that stuff. But y'all don't ever forget, do you? How sweet. Good morning. And y'all are like a little family in there, speaking to each other, and how awesome y'all are. I would love to be in the South, especially Tennessee. My favorite state. People are a lot nicer down there than Pennsylvania. Well, people are nice here as far as where I get around, you know. People are very nice and polite and wishing you well and speaking, you know. But, Grandma, you still have squirrel problems. I have one right now hanging upside down, eating. I solved one of my squirrel problems. He was climbing up my shepherd hook thing to get the seeds, and I put oil on it, and they can't get up it as long as that oil is oily, but that oil gets sticky and they can go up it. So I got some, I think you call that stuff flashing. It's some silver, like tin, but it's soft, it's flexible. And I cut a round circle out, and I cut a V in it, and I put it together with some wire. I stuck it together, and I closed it up close enough that it hugs that shepherd hook. I'll show that to you when I go outside. You snug it up to the pole, and then you clamp it down here where it won't slide off. Well, somehow he was getting up there to the seeds anyway. But I come back, and I got a piece of that black wire that I've got, and I put it under that little thing. It's like a little umbrella. And I put a piece of wire, a pie tin would work. Yes, it would. I think so. It certainly would. But I had some of that anyway. Thank you, Bloom. You are sharp as a tack, aren't you? She don't miss nothing. Anyway, I put a piece of wire under the piece of flashing thing. Look at her saying, ha ha ha. I put that on, and I twisted it with a pliers, a tight. Then I put one on the top that's twisted tight. You know that squirrel can't get up there now. He can't get up there. But if I put them anywhere else, they can. They can get it. But they can't go up that pole and get past that flashing that I put around. It's like an umbrella. They got to have somewhere to put their feet to get a hold, but they don't but it's just about quit trying. Can't do it. I got him fixed. One place is fixed, and the other, I bought a hanging thing. It says squirrels can't get into it, and it's, anyway, it is a long thing, and it's got wire around it, and it's got little holes at the bottom that birds can go in there and peck and get seeds out, but squirrels can't get it. And it works, because they can't. He's never got in there and got none of that. But I tell you, they determine little things. I'm telling you that. They don't. They keep on trying and keep on trying. My count says 552. What does that mean? 558. What is that? I can't. I don't see no chat on my phone. What's that mean? Oh, there's one. Oh, there's some. Shoot, what? Y'all, let's see. Well, there wasn't none up there till I said something, and it started coming up there. I guess somebody hadn't. People watching, 554. Oh, my goodness. Piggly Wiggly. Shepherd people watching. What? Anthony McNabb, I wonder. Petroleum jelly. I've tried everything. People watching, 555. Oh, thank y'all for watching. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are very sweet to watch somebody old as me. I know I'm not very entertaining, but you know, I've never been nowhere, and I don't know anything about anywhere else, but I've been to Atlanta, and I've been to Myrtle Beach, and I've been to Savannah, and I've been to another beach, I can't think, and it was in Georgia too, but I've never been nowhere. I ain't never been, I'm never lived nowhere but Georgia. Right here in a short distance of the towns that I lived in is right in a close vicinity of here, not way off or nothing. Now my sister, when she finished school, she was a lot braver than me, y'all. I was very shy. I wouldn't have done this for in a million years. When she finished high school, she went to Atlanta, moved there, and never came back to live here. I wouldn't have done that for nothing in the world. But she did. Miss Helen, you look very pretty, and always God bless you, Miss. Thank you. Shoot. I was gonna get back up. I'll look at it after I, Grandma. Oh, Monique, was that you that said that? Oh, anyway, y'all are as sweet as y'all can be. How awesome, y'all. But I watch a lot of some videos from other places like Texas, and California, and South Carolina, and North Carolina, and I don't know where all they all are, but Oklahoma, and I watch on TV and chatting with a phone. I don't do that because I can't type fast. I mean, I'm just slow at typing, and I'd be said something way out of line, and it'd be done gone. Y'all wouldn't even know what I was talking about because I can't type fast, and I can't. So I don't do it. I can't do it. You know, that's if doing YouTube required that, I couldn't do it because I'm just not fast enough, and I'm not. I can't do that because I've tried, and it's like gone way down, and I'll be talking about something that's done gone way past what everybody's talking about. Some of y'all good at it. Really good. And I'm proud, y'all. Sharon Smith, I love you, Grandma. I love y'all too. I love each and every one that tries to watch me. And somebody told me that my silky roosters was harassing my chickens. I don't know. You know, people tell you things, and I don't know what to do about that kind of stuff. That's nature, I guess, and I try not to, focus on it too much, but some people's got a lot of advice for you to. This is my first go around with chickens, and I'm learning a lot myself. Miss Helen, you are very entertaining. I know I'm not. Miss Anita is a nice lady. Y'all, I'm just doing me. This is just me. That's all. I mean, I tell y'all what I do and what happens to me, and to me, I'm proud that I can get on here and tell things good that happens, and because that's really my life now. It's not a dreaded thing. It's a way I live, and I enjoy it. I love my yard. I love my birds. I sit and watch my birds out the door. My door is glass. The whole thing up and down is a glass door. And I sit over there on the couch and I look straight out my yard, and I can see deers walking by. I can see birds flying around eating. I can see anything out there that I like stuff like that. I'm entertained by just life, and I always have been. I'm not brave like my sister was. I could never pick up, which she didn't have a house, she didn't have furniture. She just finished school, and she just went to Atlanta and found a job and got married and stayed up there till she passed away in 2003. Never moved back. She came back. She would come back and visit a lot. But I'm not that brave. What would I do if I just got on the bus and drove? Well, I don't know. No, you don't drive on the bus. You ride on the bus and go to Atlanta. What do you do when you get there? I never really asked her, I wished I had her. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I'm not brave. I'm like I would be horrified to do that. I missed Stephen this morning. What's he up to today? He's he's working on his house up there. He came down to check on me this morning to see if I got on okay. I had it already set up, but there's things you have to do on your computer to finalize it, and I think I know, but and he gets over there and says, you do this and you do this and you do this, but he don't know how my brain is. My brain kind of has to focus on it more than one time to for me to remember what he did. He acts like I ought to remember, which he don't say it, but you know, most people, you show them something, they get it. Not me. I'm kind of, well, I say I got a lot of stuff up there. That there's no more room up there for nothing. You are braver than you think. I am. I didn't know I was brave. Well, I might be brave in some ways, but to get on a bus and go to a place like Atlanta and get off that bus and find somewhere to stay, which she might have had arrangements. I don't know. I don't know if she did or not. She was younger than me, but she was smarter than me. I wouldn't have done that in 100 years. I wouldn't do it right now. I want to know. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to leave this house. I don't want to leave this yard. But when the Lord gets ready for me, I'll leave. But other than that, I'm not planning on leaving. Unless I can get back. And I know I can get back. Because I love home. You are doing fine, Miss Anthony McNabb. Thank you, sweet. You are so sweet to think that. Y'all, Grandma, you are all right where you are right where you need to be. I am. I'm right where I enjoy being. I got everything that I like here. I like woods. I like ponds. I like fish. I like flowers. I like wild animals, deer, and birds. I've had chipmunks out here. I'm happy. I mean, I'm not rich, but I'm rich and love and being loved by so many people in the world that keeps you build up, are not trying to bring you down and put you. I was 23 when my husband and I packed up and moved away from our family, and shoot, that thing went away. I'll go back and read that because I wanted. We moved. I was born in Adrian, a little one red light town, right down the road here, not too far. We moved from Adrian to Swainsboro, which is about 20 miles from Adrian. I don't know how far it is. But anyway, we lived there till my daddy got out of the Navy and got his barber license, and he come over here and found a barber shop and bought a barber shop, and so we moved over here, and me and my sister came over and my mama on the bus, Greyhound bus. When we came, it was in the 40s, early 40s, and the bridge that went from East Dublin to Dublin was a bridge that was made out of steel. It was like steel all across it, and it rattled and it shook, and it. I went across that thing, never. We didn't have a car either. You know, we was on the Greyhound bus, and that thing was rattling and shaking, and I was scared to death that thing was gonna fall in. And we got across it, and eventually, not too long after, they took that big old bridge down and made the bridge they have now, just a cement bridge, no steel rails up, going up all the way. Looked like a big old tunnel thing, and we went across that thing. Oh, I see me doing my arms like a bird flying on this TV. Oh, I can't help it, y'all. Anyway, we moved to Dublin, and I've been in Dublin ever since. We never left. I never intend to leave in Dublin. I can't. I'm not a mover. These people move all the time, and I'm too sentimental to move. I plant stuff and I do stuff in my yard, and I hate to leave stuff like that. You know, some people don't mind it. They just get up, move, and go somewhere else and start over. And my Mimi don't even have a driver's license, Grandma. I'll be 50 in May. Oh, 50 ain't nothing. HTH Homestead. Oh, thank y'all for coming in here and watching. Let's see. Y'all, I think it's supposed to rain. But, let's see. Live, living, life, loving, Jamie. I have 4 children, 46, 55, and 137 miles away. They stay busy with kids and work. I try to drive. Oh, it went away. See how slow I read? I wish I could read fast and do stuff that... I was 55 yesterday. Oh, well, happy birthday, 55. Good gracious. I was 55 one time, now I'm 85. I was born January the 4th in 1969. I remember 1969. Did you enjoy your birthday best you could hope for? Oh, I don't know if she's even talking to me. I can't keep up with... Got that chat, it's moving, and it's people talking to each other, and I'm trying to... I was a junior in high school in 1969. Grandma, when is your birthday? March the 20th, 1938. The first day of spring. Usually, every time it's not on the first day of spring, but usually my birthday is the first day of spring. And that's my favorite time of the year, spring. I like when flowers start popping out of the bulbs that you have planted, pops out of the ground. The leaves are coming out on trees so green and shiny and pretty, and things are blooming. Japanese magnolia are blooming. Miss Helen, you doing great. Well, as far as health-wise, I am. And, I can't see without these glasses. I mean, I don't need them for walking around in here and going outside. Driving to town, I can see all that great. It's just the up close stuff that I can't see without these glasses. These top parts up here, they're not even glasses. They're just like, they're not magnified at all. Just the up close things that I can't see. I can see everything, and I don't even have to wear them around here. And when I sit here at night, I watch TV. I don't even have them on. I take them off. And when I can see great without them. It's just the up close part that is the major problem. Y'all are young ones. Who? Who's older than 85? Nobody. God, that thing's moving fast. Grandma, I'm listening. Jenny, I see you. You're so thoughtful. And you, Miss Helen, in 30 more years, I'll be your age. Oh. I got married when I was 18 years old in 1956. Grandma Elvis is still alive. They say he is a preacher in Arkansas, and he calls himself Bob. Y'all, I hate to say it, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I can't believe that. No, I don't. I can't believe. I can't. I saw Elvis in his final days, and that would be, somebody would have to prove without a shadow of a doubt, and I don't believe nobody can do that. Miss Helen, that was the year I was born. Oh, the year I got married. The world knows where he is. Crafting with Irma. Sharon, our snow turns into ice. Oh, Grandma, when you get off your live, go to the True Tube and type in Bob Joyce. You'll see. I've seen him. I don't believe that's Elvis Presley. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Why would he do that and come back as somebody else if he did, I mean, why would he fake his death and put people through all that grief if he was not dead. Grandma, don't believe it either. Pastor Bob sounds a lot like Elvis, and well, there's a lot of people that sounds like Elvis. There's a man that after he passed away started singing like him, and it sounded like him a lot, but I could tell it wasn't him. You know, I watched him, and I know his teeth, I know his mouth, I noticed stuff. I don't believe that man is Elvis Presley. Never. I cannot help it. I just don't see no sense in him faking a death and then coming back as somebody else. I don't. Bob Joyce has been seen at Graceland many times. Well, he could go there. But that don't mean that's Elvis to me. Y'all might get mad with me, but I mean, I can't help it. That's what I believe. Grandma, I had no life, Grandma, and some other things. Oh. I had no life, Grandma, and some... I have to go back and read all this. I can't read it fast enough. I'm slow reading, and when I read, I like to get it in my brain, and it don't stay all the time. But I mean, I don't understand. You know, his whole life was his brother, his twin brother, dying, and it was just a sad thing that happened to a good young man. And I'm telling you, he was an outstanding young man. That's what I think. That's not what everybody thinks, I guess, but I think he was an awesome person. He loved his mama, he loved his grandmother, he loved his daddy, he loved his child, and he loved people. I can see how he could get messed up taking things to make him feel like performing when maybe he wasn't able. And Grandma, I agree, it's not Elvis. I just can't, nobody, I mean, they'd have to show me something really, I don't even know what it would be to convince me. He gave people cars. He was generous as he could be, and he was loving and caring. But when you are famous as he is, you had to go and perform. No matter how bad you felt, you had to do that. And I can see, I don't do it, and I wouldn't do it, but I'm not famous as he was. But I can see how he could get on some stuff that would mess him up by trying to perform when he didn't feel like it. I just felt so bad for him to be done like that and it turn out the way it did. But he will never be forgotten in my time. I don't know that he'll ever be forgotten completely about. I believe his story and him will go on for a long, long time, as long as the world is here. Pam from Georgia. Elvis overdosed. Well, whatever happened to him, I don't think he meant. I can see, because I mean, sometimes, I mean, his performance had to be a good one and had to be entertaining. You had to feel good to do it. And if he died, his manager caused his death. He worked. Elvis, yes, he did. That man was not on, that man was for himself and not Elvis. Colonel Parker don't care about Elvis. No, he didn't. He was a person that was getting rich off of somebody, a young man that was very vulnerable, I think, 'cause he probably trusted him, and you can just do so much, and you have to rest. And I know his mama loved him, and he loved his mama, and you gotta know a person is a good person to love their mama and their daddy and their family like he did. He did not forget his family. He remembered them. Always bought his mama a car, bought his mama a house, and I don't know what all he did, but he was an outstanding person. He was not a cruel person. He did get in a mess trying to perform when he was tired, and I don't know all the details about how he got on that stuff, but I've never took nothing in my life for to pick me up or calm me down or whatever. None of that. Never have I ever took none of that stuff, because I've seen it happen to people in my time, and it's a tragic thing, and I hate it that happened to him. But I'll never forget him. I can tell you that. I have good feelings about him. I can't say nothing bad about him, except he did get on stuff that helped him feel better, where he could perform when he had to. Yes, I wonder is he still living, Colonel Parker. That's a tough business to be in. You get drawn in it, and you trust people to handle your business and do things to you that helps you, not hurt you. And a lot of times the people that's helping you is helping theirself more than they helping you. I've got those pictures that let's see, I can't think of her name right this minute. That lady that made those pictures for me with Elvis, she's from Augusta. Oh, I can't think of her name. Y'all, that's how I am. Things can't come out of my head when I want them to. Crafting with Irma, not Elvis. I can't. I don't even know what anybody could do to convince me. That's how convinced I am. I don't think he would put his daughter, his daddy. I remember when that all happened and all those letters came. I can't see why that would benefit anybody, of him dying and then coming back as somebody else. If he died and he wanted to get out of it all, why would he come back? I don't think a lot of people thinks it either. I don't, because I've never seen that man blooming. Elvis was very ill when Colonel Parker scheduled him for that Hawaiian concert. Blooming, you are so smart. You know so much. My goodness. You kept up with Elvis better than I did. My goodness. Blooming, you are amazing. I'm telling you, you're a walking dictionary. That is not true. People don't come back that is dead in the Lord. I just watched a lot of YouTube Grandma Helen. Oh, is that how you do it? You are amazing, dear Grandma. Oh, you are amazing. You are amazing. I'm telling you, I want you to know that song, Come Jesus Come. I've never heard that song in my life. I don't know how old it is, till you asked Stephen to sing that song. When I heard that song, it touched my heart. I'm telling you, it touched my heart. And when we had our Redneck for Jesus games over here, right over here close to my house, it was in the woods back there on our church property. There was a group there singing, and they were singing gospel songs and stuff. And they asked if anybody had a request. And I stood up and asked them to sing Come Jesus Come. They never heard it. They didn't sing it because they never heard it. But I never heard it either until I heard Bloomin' ask Stephen to sing that song. And every time Stephen sings that song, it touches my heart. I'm telling you that. How old is that song? I mean, I could be missed it, but I've never heard that song before till you requested it and Stephen sung it. And I'm telling you, he sings that song as good or better as the people that recorded that song. I mean, when you standing up there by Stephen and he's singing that song, his body is feeling that song. I can feel it when I'm close to him and I'm touching him. Y'all, the things that you two bring to me, and probably other people too, can touch your life and touch your soul, and the way that you've never been touched. That song is just goes into my heart, and just, I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. But his body is like something is in him, but coming out. Y'all, I can't explain that. I can't explain how that is, but I know it, and I feel it, and I see it in him. And Bloomin' is the one requested that song. And thank you from the bottom of my heart, Bloomin', because that song touches me way down. And there are not a whole lot of songs that do that. And not another song does that to me but that song. just like that song does. I mean, that, y'all, it just makes me tear up to even think about it. It's just such a touching song. And the other day when we was up there at the concert last week, Mother Earth, she was up there. She was sitting over there on the couch, and when Stephen got through singing that song, I looked over there. She was wiping her eyes. She was crying. I'm telling you, tears was rolling down her face. It touched her too, I'm sure. I mean, that, I don't know who wrote that song. I don't know, they had to feel that. Whoever wrote that song had to feel that too. And I'll never, as long as I live, ever forget that song. And I'm sure it touches me every time I hear it. But it touches me when Stephen does it. I've never heard it no other place. But when Stephen does that song, it goes in my heart and it touches me. And it must touch other people because it did Mother Earth. I mean, I saw her sitting over there. She had her legs up and she was crying. And a song, whoever wrote that song, by Hank, Come Jesus Come, was Stephen oh, I can't read fast. Well, they had to have feelings to write a song like that. Bloomin', you are so knowledgeable, and you pay attention to little things too. You pay attention to little things, and I do too. I pay attention to big things, but little things and expressions on people's face and stuff I notice. Thank you, Grandma, but I'm not the only one in there, honey. You know, people have different talents about them. You know, big things is awesome, and it's very thoughtful, and I thank everyone for big things that they do for me. But it doesn't have to be big things to make me love them and thank them, and it's just I wished I could read fast, y'all, but I can't because that thing is rolling over faster than I can. Georgia on my mind. You talking about I can only imagine. That's a good song too. That's an awesome song too. It really is. And Jenny, you notice little things. you noticed that bench out there that my son built a long time ago. The table's falling apart, but the benches are still in good shape. You mentioned that my son built that that bench, and it's around there where my chickens are. And you mentioned that little white chair that I sit in was my son Tony's chair. He found that chair somewhere at a dumpster or somewhere, and he got it. He used to sit in it. I sit in it now. That's old. I've tried to paint it to make it look better, but I sit in that chair because I like it, because it was his, and I'll never get rid of it. I don't care how old and rusty it gets. I will still have it. Because when he passed away and it was out there on my property, that's where he lived up there. I gave him the land whenever that chair was up there. I brought that chair down here, and I've had it ever since. And that was 20 years ago, I think. Oh, I wished I could read fast, y'all. Jenny, Grandma, don't you ever get rid of that chair or bench. Oh, I won't. That table is around there, and it's propped up. The leg, I tried to move it by myself. And it'd been out in the rain all that time, and when I kind of picked it up and moved it, it kind of loosened the legs. One of the legs fell off. I got it propped up around there. I hope it don't fall on me. Grandma, don't you ever... Oh, I read that again. That was... I feel you. Lord have mercy. I'm very, very sentimental. Good gracious. I can't help it. Drinking from my saucer. Oh, our church has sung that song too. Y'all are very knowledgeable people, and I'm so proud for y'all to be in my YouTube family. It's such a blessing to have caring, loving people that have your back and are on your side and don't want to tear you down. I don't want to tear nobody down. Even if I don't like them, like what they're doing, I'm talking about. If I don't like what they're doing, I'm not going to send no ugly message. I'm not going to criticize. I'm not going to say, why don't you put your lawnmower in your barn if you have a barn? I don't think it's my place to tell somebody to put their lawnmower in my barn, but my lawnmower is in my barn. I mean, I don't know what that's from, but because it don't run, I guess. But I can't help it. It's old. I mean, and it just stopped running, and I've had it worked on 2 or 3 times, and every time I had it worked on, Pam, of course, Cody knows. What does that mean? You know, I was gonna buy another one, and I just haven't done it yet. I don't have any way to haul it. I mean, I just got a car, and I can't bring one in the car home. Stephen comes down here, has cut it some, this past summer. Grandma, oh, where'd that go? Grandma, how old was your sister when she passed away? And did you pass away from, did you pass away from what? And that's gone, and I didn't even get to read all of it. Grandma Helen, you fill my heart with joy and so much happiness. Oh, thank you. Grandma is getting confused. I don't doubt it. Don't give Grandma, miserable people, any of your time. They ain't worth it. Oh, gosh. If Mother Earth is listening, been praying for you. Oh, that's Wilkes County boy saying that. That's sweet. Y'all are awesome people. Y'all are really, really awesome. I'm so blessed and thankful that I have y'all. Y'all, I feel safe with y'all. I feel that my YouTube family has my best interest at heart. You're fine, Helen. I love watching you make me smile. Oh, Lula Bug. Oh, y'all. Janet Hooks. We are confusing her. What? Did I say something wrong? I could have. Y'all, we are confusing her. Y'all so sweet. What did I get confused? I stay confused. Yeah, that ain't nothing new. Somebody asked me something about my sister. How old was she when she died? I'd have to figure it up. Miss Helen, you have brought so much kindness to the world. No, you are perfect. I'm not perfect. Let's see. I had to figure it up. She was born in 1940. Let me see. Where I ain't got no pencil over here. She was born in 1940 and she died in 2003. And y'all know right away, I can't do nothing in my head. I can't figure, I can't even half think. Yes, Wilkes County boy, Jesus loves us all, through it all. He wants us to do good, but he'll deal with us. Hey, Grandma Helen, Miss Slim Twiggy. Hey, Slim Twiggy. I'm not looking at y'all. I'm looking over there. I can't help it. When she is reading, when I don't, y'all are very patient. I can see how y'all would get aggravated with me because I can't. I'll never forget the first time I saw Grandma online. Oh, what was I doing? She was making a beautiful flower pot out of lace doilies. I've been watching. Oh, I made one out of doilies that was my mama's doilies. And people, oh, Slim Twiggy, thank you for that super chat. Sweet, that's so sweet. I made a door. My mama crocheted, and she had all kind of doilies. I got her crocheted stuff, some of them, and I decided they were in there in a trunk, a cedar chest that I have, and I decided to dip them in cement and make a flower pot out of it. People got on to me about dipping my mama's doilies in cement. Shame on me for doing that to her stuff. And I got it right over there. I'm fixing to go get it and show it to y'all. I'm going to show y'all the doily flower pot that I made that was my mama's doilies. It is beautiful. It's right over there in my house, right over there, side of my fireplace. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can get out that knocking over something. Here it is. This was my mother's doilies that she crocheted. And I dipped them in cement. And they'll be here forever. I mean, till they get squished or mashed or thrown away or whatever happens to them after I'm gone. But this is what I made. I just thought this up by myself. You know, I'd never seen nobody do this right here. But I've made a lot of cloth ones that I draped with cloth and stuff, but this one is special. This was my mama's crocheted, and she was very talented person herself. She never made nothing cement or nothing, but she could sew clothes, all kind of. She was very talented. She made everything me and my sister wore all my life till I got married. She made all of our clothes. And she made all her clothes. So is that not beautiful, y'all? And there's several of them in here. It's more than one. It's more than one. It's let's see. I can't count them, but anyway, there's more than one in here, and I keep it over here in my right over there by my fireplace all the time. So thank you, Blooming, for reminding me that I made this, and this might not be the one you was talking about, but this is the main one. I've made a lot of them that was made out of pieces of cloth and stuff. You're welcome, Grandma. Thank you, Blooming. You're so sweet. And you get in there and type up something in a minute, won't you? And it ain't no 30 minutes later either. It's right then. Y'all, it's Reverend Dream. Oh, hey, Reverend Dream. Oh, he's speaking to Blooming. Oh, it's okay. Those were my favorite flowers pots, using the cloth draped over things. Something. I got a lot of them out there on my porch right now. I done a lot of that, but this one that I just showed y'all, this was my mama's doilies. This was her handmade crocheted doilies that I had in my, people got on to me about doing that because they thought I ruined it. And I guess I did in a way, but to me, it's not ruined. It's saved, and things could, rats or something could get in and chew it up and eat and mess it up. But as far as I know, rats can't eat cement. Grandma, you do still have the picture. Man, you still have the picture. Oh, what was that? She said something. What? I wish I could stop that thing. But I would be so far down, and I'll go back and look at it. I for sure will go back and see it. Because I love seeing what y'all say. I can't believe y'all that y'all can talk, and I sort of looked like a monk or rabbit. Oh, ma. What did she say? Grandma has a very creative mind. Blooming. It was a man with a cape and a hood over his head. Was it a statue that I made? Like a bloom? Yes. Oh, I remember that. It's out there on my carport. It needs painting. It doesn't look great. I still got it though. I still got it. That was the first, I think that's the first thing I done like that. Reverend Dream, Miss Helen, love your statue and painting. Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all, Danny set up my YouTube channel. He got it fixed because I didn't know how to do none of that stuff. I did not know how to do none of that stuff. He set me up, and then I was on my own, except for he showed me how to edit. And see, when I did those things, I had a camera and I videoed what I was doing, the whole thing. I set it up and I videoed the whole process that day. Then the next day, and when you're doing cement, you have to do your cement and let it dry. You have to set it up, and then the next day you get it back out and it's dried. And then you paint it or do whatever you're doing with it. It's not something you do in one day. You have to let it dry. And you have to put your video over there in your computer, and you have to go through it and shorten it. You can't have a video as long as it takes to do all that. And you cut it off and you do stuff, and then you cut it back on and you do stuff, and then you wait another day, and you have to put all that together. It takes forever to do that. And I like to have never got to where I could do it well. And I was too particular, he said. Danny said I didn't like for you to be walking off and it jumped to something else. I like for it to kind of flow together like a movie. And he, but anyway, he helped me learn all that. And I done that on my own. And I just started doing live streams like 2 years ago, I guess. I hadn't been doing that live streaming. Stephen started doing the live streaming. And I started doing, well, I was doing some too. Anyway, y'all, I didn't have no connections or nothing. I had to sink, swim, or drown, or whatever. You know, I done what I done, my own thinking, my own editing, and all that. And I don't regret it. I have enjoyed it, and in the winter, I don't know how I done it in the winter because, but I didn't do it like it twice a week or nothing, or twice. Whenever I do one, I just put it on there, you know. I didn't have no set time or nothing like I'm doing now. And I done all my thinking of how to do. The first thing I noticed about you back then was your hair, all fixed up nice, and the neat clothes you had on to work with cement. I would say, please don't get cement on your beautiful sweater. Oh, I was pretty careful with it, and I didn't really get it on there. Miss Helen, I watched from the first video. What? Reverend Dream? You didn't do it. The first video, no, you never got it on anything. You was amazing. You know, I may still try to do some of that. Reverend Dream, I can't believe you done that. Watched me that long ago. Gracious, that's been a long time ago. Miss Helen, I've been watching for years, almost since the very beginning. Oh, y'all, goodness. 10 years ago, your video was the mockingbirds attack. Oh, yeah, sure. Yes. Oh, I can't believe y'all seen that. I had a mockingbird around there in a butterfly bush, and I went around there. I had a hat on or something. I'd get over there and I'd look in there, and that mockingbird would fly down on me and peck me and claw at me, trying to get me away from there. I can't believe y'all remember that. You had three videos when I started, and went back to see those and have been watching ever since. Oh gosh, y'all know I got one video that's got over 2 million views. It was a draped flower pot, 3 draped flower pots. You dipped it in cement and you put it over something and let it dry, and it makes a flower pot that's like a petals of blooming. And Grandma making cement mushroom. Oh yeah, I made cement mushrooms. I remember that. Oh gosh, I can't believe y'all been watching me that long. I miss you making your pizza. Oh my goodness. That pizza is delicious. And I got a video of making that pizza. Yep, remember that too. Gosh, y'all beat all I ever seen. Been with you wait a minute. Oh yeah, I made resin stuff. Y'all, I was just learning. I had never made nothing out of cement in my life till I started doing that. And I got my sand off the road out here, and I would tell people that I was making cement with Georgia sand, and I got it off my road because it was dirt and it was sandy. And I'd go up there in a bucket and I'd get sand off my road, and people would tell me, they said, they went to like Home Depot or somewhere like that and wanted some Georgia sand, and they said they didn't have none. Oh, gracious. That was just my saying that you can use sand of any kind, but you have to put it through a sift, strain thing to get the dirt and the rocks, the stuff out of it. But people would go and ask for Georgia sand. Georgia on my mind. I've been here a long time too. Oh, I'm gonna just enjoy looking at all crafting with Irma. How is Blooming Star doing? Blooming Star's doing good. She got off the nest. She didn't have her babies didn't hatch. We'll go out there and let y'all see them for a few minutes before I get off of here. I get to talking. I don't know when to shut up, I think. But to me, when I pick her up, her chest don't feel as full as it did, because she didn't hardly eat anything. I thought she was eating all those worms I was putting in there. But when I cleaned out her little box, there was a pile of worms in there, laying there, that she didn't eat. I don't know how they know it, but they know it's in them to know what to do. She got on those eggs, and she stayed on them trying her best to cover them up. But she got on 12 eggs. The other little Silky was laying in the same nest, and when she got on there, she got all those eggs and put them up under her. Tried to cover them up, but she couldn't cover them all up. But I don't know if they wasn't mature enough or what happened. But she didn't hatch any of them. She tried her best to hatch those babies. She done everything she could, and she's a sweet chicken. She's a sweet hen that tried to hatch her babies. She done everything she could, and I done everything to help her. But they got nature. They got instincts in them what to do, and it's amazing to me how they know that. And I've told this before, but I've had chickens 3 years. I've had one chicken from 3 years to set. One this past year to 2023. She hatched, which I took the rooster out, and I didn't think she was going to hatch anything. I thought, but she hatched one little baby chicken, and it's a rooster. That's the only time I've ever had anything to set. She started setting just time she got through laying. She set just time she got through laying those eggs. And I've got another one that's laying eggs, but she's laying eggs in the little house that Bloomin' sent me that they sleep in. She stays in that house. That's where she lays her eggs. I put a little basket in there with straw in it, but she's not getting in it. And whenever she lays them, I have to get down there, open the door. I got a little dip net thing that's about this big, and it's got a handle about this long, not very long. I have to get down there on the ground, reach my little nip my net in there, and pull out that egg, because I got a little basket of eggs in there that other Silky is laying. I'm going to try to, Grandma, who gets the bigger chicken coop? I think my Silkies is gonna get it. I've been thinking about that, and I'm just trying to keep them safe. I'm trying not to let nothing get to them, but I'll tell y'all about that when I get outside. I've got it sitting there, and I don't do nothing at a spur of the moment. I got to think about it and figure it out, and I was hoping you would do that. They're gonna get that, and they're gonna have more room. It's just I haven't done it yet. I haven't had time, but that's what the Silkies is gonna get, that house and more room than they have now. But I don't know if they're gonna get used to it. They are such a habit. They do things the same way every time, like me. I don't like to change. I like the same old thing, the same way. But I'm gonna tell y'all about it when I get out there in the yard. Let me see, where's my vest? I brought it in here. I thought that because I know it's still a little chilly out there. Let me get my vest, and then we'll go out there, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm thinking about doing. shoot. Where's my vest? Okay. I found it. Let me take y'all outside and then I'll get my bucket and get my shoes on and oh, it's still a little chilly out here. I'm gonna sit y'all down here where y'all can see my I know my birds has done eat all the seeds I put out there for them. Putting on my old shoes. I'm gonna show y'all my thing I made. For my birds. Here it is. They come up and eat this stuff right here. They can't get past that. Oh, can y'all see? That lights up at night. Okay. Let me... Oh, y'all, the sky... Let me set my bucket down a minute. Y'all see the sky is blue? Look at that big old pine tree. Let me get me some... Let me get some... I may have some... Let me get some fish food. See if the fish will come up. Y'all, I can't take my bucket and my fish food. I'm gonna have to come back and get it. I got the fish food right here. Maybe you can see them now. I don't know. It's a glare every time I come down here to show y'all the fish. I see them moving the water already. I'm gonna try to. Let me get my. Let me get my camera set where y'all can see. And I think there's gonna be a glare. Every time they are. I'm gonna try to throw it close to the edge. Oh, they're down there. I think I scared them off. They don't want to come up close to me. I hear a rooster trying to crow over there. It's kind of cold. They might not want to come up. I don't know how warm that water is, but it's cold up here. Let me see if I can. I believe that rooster needs some Listerine. I don't know which one that is. These fish ain't coming up. What ails them? Miss Helen is an example of all of us to keep on. That thing went away. 62 here in Texas. Well, I said, what is wrong with these fish? They ain't coming up. Let me move back a little, see if they start coming up. I saw them when I first come out here, but Grandma, you and Stephen, this thing just, on this phone, it don't stay there but just a second. I don't know how Stephen can read it. These fish are not coming up at all. I saw them when I came up here, but they left. Now, I know good and well these fish ought to be eating some of this food. Grandma, Stephen, hello, Brenda Jordan. Blooming. Maybe they still have left. What? What's wrong with these fish? What's wrong with that water out there? It looks half of it looks one color and half of it looks the other color. Is that a shadow or what? Y'all see that light green color and then that dark? These fish ain't coming up and eating for nothing. I saw them when I came walked up here. I saw them down there and they left. And they ain't coming up. Well, I ain't standing here and waiting all day for them fish to decide to come eat. They waiting on me to leave, I guess. They mad 'cause they... God, that thing, I can't even read 2 words before it disappears. Well, y'all didn't get to see no fish 'cause they didn't come up. Not, I know I saw them. They were down there when I walked up here. Huh. Well, I can't believe that, but that's happening. Now, where'd I leave my bucket? Let me go set this camera over here. Then I'll go get my bucket. Who is that making that noise? Who is that? That's them silkies doing all that crowing. Not you. I'm going to get my bucket. Are y'all talking? Who y'all talking to? Who y'all talking to? the world? Blooming Star, what you doing? Blooming Star was jumping up in the air and flapping his wings and they just like to get out and run around. There goes Blooming Star. By herself over there, walking around, checking out things. Blooming. I'm thinking about taking that and putting it in here. I'm going to rearrange these roosters. And these silkies is going to... I tell you what let me get my camera thing here level. I've measured that, and I'm going to take... Y'all behave. Now I got some wild shit. Y'all, Anyway, I'm going to take... take this wire loose right here, and I'm going to put... Are y'all seeing me? I'm going to put that pin, that house. I'm going to take this loose, and I'm going to set this house in here. It'll fit because I done measured it. I just got to get it fixed in there where I can put these roosters back or do something with them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But I'm going to put that pin right here, in here. Because I got this wire is doubled, and I can take it loose and put it right back together with all those ties I got. They can have some sun right here. I'm gonna do it. I got it. I've been thinking about it. I'm gonna think it over and really get it in my head, and I'm gonna take this loose when I get it. I got to put some posts in there and get it up where they can not be together with these roosters. They're not gonna be with them roosters. Aren't they the cutest things you ever seen in your life? They like little. They running and they flapping their wings. Look at Blooming Star over there. Blooming Star don't seem like. Seems like she does her own thing. And she looks smaller. You got to know they gonna lose weight if they don't eat for 21 days hardly. Let me go over here and... Aren't they the cutest things? They like little They the puffiest, fluffiest little things I've ever seen in my life. Let me sit down. Oh, my leg over here is loose and it's dragging my leg every time I'd walk. I mean the leg on this thing. It's still cold out here, y'all. Y'all see this? Wait a minute. You see this chair right here? This little white chair that I painted it one time, but it didn't stay painted. Look at here. That's that bench. It is old. You can tell it's still sturdy though. It's still strong. Let me show y'all these chickens. They go all over the place. They go all down there. They go over here. Yeah, you a bad little boy. They talking and doing all kind of mess. I'm gonna run in the house a minute. I'm gonna turn this air condition heating thing off because it's running and I don't know where to put it. Look at Blooming Star over here. Blooming Star's over here seeing about these other chickens. She don't never stay together with these other ones. She always does her own thing. They are amazing, y'all. I hate to. I'm gonna leave it right here on Blooming Star. She'll probably stay there as long as no longer that I'll be in the house. I'll be right back. Have y'all been good? Blooming Star still right over there where I left her. I'm going to give y'all some food. Come on, y'all. There's you some stuff. Look at Blooming Star. Look at her. This one, oh, is the other female. They two. She's smaller than Blooming Star. Look at Blooming Star. Let me get her. Look you, Blooming Star. There you are. There you are. You move, babies. Good gracious, it's a long way down to this chair. Where's the stuff I'm gonna give you? Don't get mad. Wait a minute. Here. Wait. No, let me let Blooming Star eat a little bit. Here, baby. Here. Eat. Don't eat Blooming Star's food. Here. You don't want to eat. They don't want to let you eat. Here, baby, eat. Okay, go ahead. They ain't gonna let you eat. You need to eat. All right, come on here. Come on, eat. Get up here and eat. Y'all don't think I want you up here now, do you? Here's one. Oh, she got it out. Blooming Star got it out of my... Buddy, you have to be fast. And these other chickens can get it better than they can. Than the Silkies. All right, come on. Get ready. This thing is leaning. Okay. Come on. Y'all wanna... They think I don't want them up here, I know. Okay, I'm gonna give you some. I'll give you some. Here's you some. Good gracious, they peck hard. down here. Come on up here if you want to. Let me get this little... Y'all, these silky, if you get one of them, they get mad. Gracious alive. This is the other female silky. Get out of here. Is that all? Get out of here. Yeah, this is the other. This is Stardust. Let me get some more stuff for y'all. Bloomin', what you think about that? Is that a good place for the silkies? I think I'm going to take about half of that pen and give it to the silkies and put that in there for them to sleep in and lay in and everything. I'll have to see what you're saying when I get in the house because I can't see it out here. If you're saying anything, I can't see the phone right now. Let me turn it around there on them a little bit. Look at Pom Pom in there in the silky's pen. Oh, I'm not gonna be out here long because it's cold. It's cold out here. Bloomin' Star is not. Bloomin' Star has kind of got a little distance since she set on those eggs. pretty cold out here. It is, whew, gracious. I'm gonna go ahead. Blooming Star's eating over there now. Let me turn it back. Oh, she's run back over there. Look at them silkies sparring, or whatever you call that. Y'all be good. Be good. I thought I threw that in there where Pom Pom could get it. Anyway, y'all, it's a cold day in Georgia, y'all. Yeah, she's sweet. Pom Pom is sweet. She kind of stays to herself. She doesn't. Where is she? She could come out, but she don't want to. Where's the other one's chickens at? They over here. They all under this bench and back behind me here. I am. I'm fixing to go. Y'all look at them. Look at them silkies chasing each other. And y'all see them? Oh, they chasing a hen. My goodness. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's a 3-ring circus around here. If they're not doing the... If they're not doing... Oh, my goodness. I'll be glad when it gets warm where I can come around here and sit and not be cold. But anyway... Thank y'all so much for watching me this morning and being a part of my YouTube family. Y'all are a blessing to me. Who are you? Yellow. I think that's Stardust. Sometimes I can't keep up with what's what around here. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. And tonight's Friday, you know. Tonight's a concert night, and they are planning on having a concert at 7 a.m. It's Tammy and Danny Hodges' YouTube channel. And Tammy has a channel. She has a YouTube channel. She does it randomly on different days when she feels like it in the afternoon after she gets off of work. And Stephen has coffee with Stephen, and in the morning, whatever time. He's got to where he's not on as early as he used to be. I don't know why or nothing, but anyway, he comes on. Then he comes on at 10, and look, y'all know where he's at. Y'all look for him. And Danny has a Southern Ideas, and he comes on different times, and there's never no telling what he's gonna do or what he's gonna say. Or good gracious, I don't know how these chickens are surviving as good as they do, but they're just as warm as they can be. They healthy and they happy, and I'm happy, and I hope y'all are happy. And oh, and Christina and Reed and the boys have a channel, Crawford Adventures, and I want to thank y'all again for the blessings y'all give our family and the support y'all. And I want to thank the silent watchers, the moderators, the viewers, and the super chats, and all this. Y'all don't have to do nothing but just be in there and talk and be kind and be caring. And y'all are very kind and caring, and like, let your light shine, y'all. We all have a little light. It might not be the brightest one in there, but it's a light. And if you want it to shine, you have to let it shine. You get over here where the sun is, where I can be in the light. When you see someone in the store or you see someone, give them a big smile and a how you doing, God bless you, and have a blessed day, and just be a blessing. I know y'all are, because y'all blessed. Y'all, I can't even talk for these silky roosters crowing. But y'all bless me so much, and I'm so thankful that y'all are in here and y'all are caring and kind, and I love y'all, and I guess I'll see y'all tonight at the concert if the Lord's willing. Gosh, y'all, I'm telling you, you can't out-talk silky roosters. And that's the one that's doing all that loud crowing to these little knotheads over here crowing. But anyway, I'll see y'all tonight if y'all watch the concert tonight. It starts at 7 o'clock, and we'll see y'all then. Bye-bye. Have a blessed and wonderful day and the rest of the week till I see y'all again. Oh, let me see. Where's that thing at? Ah.